If you guys have been following my channel, you guys know I've been doing my off-season predictions for all the teams that are out of the playoffs or didn't make the playoffs. And I had to put out a poll if I should make a Milwaukee Bucks one because I felt like they were going to fire Mike Budenholzer. I'd been reporting on it for a week or so. And of course, I make the video because you guys said to do it. And then the next day, he gets fired. So we'll redo that video in the future when the coaching candidates come out and I get a little bit more reports and information on who they're probably singling, on. But let's talk about the uncertainty that's happening in Milwaukee. This is according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. I'm not wild on Brian Windhorst, but that's the source. I mean, today's sports journalist, as you guys know, I'm a reporter, like local news reporter for a TV station out in Topeka, Kansas. And the journalistic integrity and ethics are completely different from, I have to get vetted sources, and the stuff that these sports insiders get away with reporting, it's insane. But the Bucks face a critical offseason in which they will hire a new head coach after parting ways with Mike Budenholzer, while also contending with free agency of Brook Lopez and Khris Middleton. Let's agree, I don't care about Khris Middleton. Brook Lopez is a little bit more important. It just comes down to how much are you willing to pay, and is there room for upgrades? And those decisions could also impact Giannis Antetokounmpo, facing extension in September. Quote, "There's no indication he has given that he wants to leave, but if he doesn't extend, it's a major red flag for what's going on within the organization. He's going to sit there and watch whether they're going to sign Lopez and Middleton, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to do it. I don't know what's going to happen, and that uncertainty is one of the biggest storylines in the NBA." Just wanted to say that with the player movement that happens and the various rules, it's hard to keep a team together for 6 to 10 years like it was before. End quote, said Brian Windhorst on his podcast. Because Milwaukee will not have a high payroll if they keep Lopez. It will not only have, so if they keep Lopez and Middleton, they'll have a high payroll. They'll face the exuberant luxury tax bill with a repeater tax. And Windhorst pointed to the sale of the Bucks by Marc Lasry to Jimmy Haslam as an indicator of the potential issues that the franchise has keeping the championship core together long term. I mean, Jimmy Haslam has shown a willingness to pay. And the new collective bargaining agreement has made it pretty difficult to maintain a title contender over an extended period of time. Especially difficult for a mid to small market team like the Bucks. And Tim Bontemp said, now it becomes much harder with these rules. These rules are designed to break up teams. That's what they're designed to do. The thing about the new rules, this second tax apron, which the Bucks are going to be headed for, if you hit the second apron, it buries you. You can't sign anybody. You really can't trade for anybody. Your draft picks are automatically kicked back to the first round. It's a target on the Clippers, Lakers, Bucks, and it was a target on the Nets when they started to negotiate it, and then the Nets had to break it down, or have broken it down since. And it's an absolute target on whatever team is trying to do this, and that's why the Bucks are potentially facing. They're facing the fallout, the Warriors winning the title, and the Nets and the Clippers paying so much money in the luxury tax. So it's going to be an interesting one, to say the least, for Milwaukee. And that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think? It's going to be an interesting offseason. And all we can do is sit here and just think.